All right, welcome to Timber Ridge RV and Recreation Resort. We are just outside of Traverse City, Michigan. I'm gonna give you a quick walking tour of this place. Now, it's quite large, so I'm not gonna walk up and down every one of the streets, but this is the entry. As most large resorts, there's multiple RV spots for you to pull in and register. Registration right now is at 3 p.m. Their office closes fairly early during the week. It might just be because we're kind of on the early end of the season, but they have a nice late registration process. They just leave all your stuff right out there, including passes to get through their gate up here. Here they use little cards, so you hold your card up to the dealie, it opens the gate, boom, you're let in. This building off to our right, that's the lodge and registration and all those things in there. It's Sunday, so most people are checking out, but the lodge for the weekend was quite busy. They have lots of snacks and stuff in there, ice cream, all sorts of goodies. This place is exceptionally popular for the kids as well as outdoor enthusiasts. It backs up to a lot of trails that they're using for hiking, bike riding, these types of things. Still on our right, building over here was for crafts. They had multiple crafts each day. You got the tables and such out there. My daughter loved doing that. Kept her nice and busy, had lots of fun. They definitely cater to cyclists here. Road cyclists, mountain bikes. They've got a little setup here for air, water, tools, the whole bit. I'm walking you up through here just so you can kind of see the entrance gate. I haven't seen anybody in the little shack here. But at the entrance gate, you go up, put your little key card against the little dealie, the gate opens up. But instead of walking all the way through there, we're going to skip through here, save me a few steps, and make it so this video isn't over an hour long. Now I say we're just outside of Traverse City. Traverse City is like 4 or 5 miles from here. I came here for a road cycling event, so there's lots of cool paths you can take from here, and they have their TART path that goes through downtown on bikes. So if you're an avid cyclist and you want to go long distances, you can do that. But if you just want to ride around Traverse City, it was nice there too. So from here, you kind of get an idea of some of the activities that are available. Not only do they have lots of just kind of kids jungle gym type stuff, but they've got basketball over here. And this is the first one of these I've ever seen. This is a dodgeball arena. We weren't sure what it was the first day, but by the end of the first day, they have full-blown dodgeball events here. It's a huge hit with the kids. You see all of the parents and onlookers stand around here. It hit for the weekend. It went on from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. each day. Super fun. I played. Now I'm sore, but it was tons of fun. My kids had tons of fun. They've got all the things you expect, things to climb on, spinning things to get you dizzy, more things to climb on and slide down. They've got a area over here that they were setting up and doing wiffle ball and other little baseball type things. Way over on the left, there's a tower. It looks like it might have used to have been for a zip line. They didn't appear to be using it for too much while we were here. Just walking you back. What we're ultimately at is behind the check-in area. I'm just going to show you the pool area quite quickly. There is the pool area. They've got a little kiddie pool and a full-size pool. Both of them were heated. They've got bikes you can rent. Tons of bike stores. There was literally 150 bikes here yesterday during the day. They've got a very, very large jump pad. That's the bulk of the activity area for the front part of the park. We're going to walk towards the back part of the park because that's where the rest of the fun stuff is at. We're going to go through a few different types of sites along the way. You can see off to the right there's a bunch of cabins. They've got quite a few of the little cabins that are here, and then they've also got these yurts. They've got tent spots. They've got it all. I noticed when we came in on the left there was a lot of tent spots there. A lot of folks there for the tent areas. And then through the center, mainly RVs, and then around the perimeter, lots of cabins and yurts. Now there's a bunch of different ways to get to the back. I'm going to take the one I'm familiar with, because even though we've been here for 7 days, it's quite large. And I haven't memorized the entire place just yet, but I also see a map over here. So I'm going to give you an idea where we're at on the map in case you're following along. So, here's their map. We came right in the front. We walked around through the toy area and in the back where the pools and such are. Now we've come down here. We're between Oak and Pine, Pine and Spruce Streets. We're going to walk down Spruce Street through some things and out to the back. In the back, what they've got is a lake, cornhole, another playground, some volleyball, pickleballs, RC track. I'm going to show you some of that stuff. You'll notice here it goes out, all these little lines, they head out to the hiking and biking trails. Now I believe when I was looking on their website that you have the option of just buying a pass to get in here too. So if you're not here to camp and you just want to park here to use the trails for the day, I believe that's an option as well. I assume other people are taking advantage of that because on the day we got here there was almost nobody checked in, and yet there were plenty of cyclists coming through camp. So for this weekend, I don't know if you can see, but way over there there's a big white tent. They had at least 3 large groups going on. One group is still here. It's an auto tour, a bunch of RVs that have gotten together in a tour in the country. The white tent that I pointed out over there was for the road cycling event. And then there was some sort of softball, maybe a regional event. My kids were chatting with those kids. I didn't get the full details, but those 3 events had this place pretty busy this weekend. They're probably very close to full capacity. Now, I believe that there are at least 3 different bathhouses. One of them is off here to our right. They're just like you would expect any other camp bathhouse to be, except that their showers take quarters. 50 cents to get it started for 5 minutes, another 25 cents for every couple minutes after that. Even in the back by the lake, they put these kind of, I don't even know what you'd call them, but they're almost look like portable restroom things, but they're really nice back there. In fact, I think that they're a little bit nicer than their regular restroom just because they're brand new. Now you can see there's pull-throughs were on both sides of us as we came through here. There's pull-throughs, there's back ends, there's small sites, there's big sites. So when you check in, just make sure you have the correct size of your rig listed, and they will assign you something that works. Now, trying to determine what's the best way to get back there. Each way gets you basically to the same spot. So I'm going to head on over, I believe it's Oak Street over there. Now for Traverse City, if you haven't been in the area, cute little town. If you haven't already made yourself familiar with Cherry Republic, this is a good spot to familiarize yourself with it. Google it. It's difficult to explain, but it's basically just a cherry themed, goodies store. What's nice is their stuff's a little on the pricey side, but that's just because it's so high quality, but they also let you sample just about everything. So go in there with your family. I just waited for them to pass so you can actually hear me. Go in there with your family. You get to sample all the cherry goodies. And I mean, they literally turn everything into cherries. They have chocolate-covered cherries. That's easy. But my favorite's their cherry salsa. They do various cherry wines. So I don't get paid for this, but it is funny because we'll walk around Traverse City and some people are like, what's Cherry Republic? So there you go. There's also tons of checking out points here. So you go all the way over to Sleeping Bear Dunes, see the cute town of Glen Arbor. You can Google a million other things to do in the area, but I see why Traverse City area is so popular. It's kind of upper middle part of the state. Lots to do around here. Now we're getting back towards the back. We've walked past what's left of the folks that are still checking out on Sundays. Alrighty. They have these rocks, which as we get closer you're going to notice. They painted a few of them around the camp. On our left, we've got a frog. On our right, we've got a butterfly. I have also noticed that there's some sites here that are clearly seasonal. So if you're trying to find a seasonal spot here, the Traverse City area, you may want to hit these folks up. Now we're in the back part of the park, off the pavement. They have a kind of recreational lake back here. It's middle of June, which in Arizona, where we're from, would be hot. Here, I'm still wearing a sweater, so they don't have too much stuff going on back here. But judging by the pictures on their website and around the camp, they usually have lots of activities and such back here on the lake during the warmer series. There's also these little signs everywhere. Since it is a large park, they're kind of pointing you in the direction of anything you could possibly be interested in. So the VASA trail off to the left, that's one of the big ones. They do have a bike park right here, an RC track, cornhole, playground, everything's this direction here. They have lounge chairs set up around the lake. There were a few brave souls in the water this weekend. Most of them, if they decided to get wet, did it at the heated pool. But it is a nice lake. It looks like they have inflatables and such that they put out there on the hotter days or during the full peak of the summer. And kids can go have fun. On the far sides of the rest of the playground, there's volleyball, there's gaga ball, swings, the whole bit. I'm going to walk you back up through this way. See the rest of the amenities. Here on the left is one of those newer bathroom structures I was talking about. They're not porta potties, it's a full-blown bathroom in there. 2 boys, 2 girls. There's a couple of them back here, which is kind of nice. So when we come back here, we're going to see a cornhole setup. They did a cornhole tournament on Saturday night. There's also pickleball back here. Nice little pickleball courts. I believe there's 2 of them. On my right, this whole area is the bike park. We don't have our mountain bikes with us right now, so we didn't get to enjoy that, but it looks nice. They have an actual RC car track, so if you or your kids have an RC car, don't leave it at home. Go ahead and bring it with you. So, walking right through cornhole. Not super popular on a Sunday morning, as everybody's checking out, but it was quite busy yesterday during the little tournament. And back we go to the pickleball. There's another set of those restrooms I was telling you about. Alright, pickleball, here we go. We didn't get to play pickleball while we were here, but we saw other people enjoying themselves doing it. And I believe the last thing over here is the RC car track. I also see way off to our right, which I know the camera won't catch, they have RV storage here. I saw storage in the front, RV storage in the back. So if that's something you're looking for, reach out to them on that as well. I assume they have some pretty serious RC car get-togethers over here because they've got bleachers, the whole bit. My son, of course, or both of them, broke their RC cars at our last stop, so they didn't get to enjoy it, but it's a cool little track. Alright, off in this direction is the rest of the hiking and biking trails. We're technically on the edge of their property right now, it appears. Over here's the storage I was talking about. We're just going to walk back towards camp a little bit and we'll be done. I believe I've covered the bulk of the amenities here. There's a few other parks in the area. We've tried some of them. Like I said, we got here for this one specifically for the cycling event that we were a part of. I'm glad we tried it though. It is a nice park. Worked out well for me because I got to enjoy the cycling event, but my kids had an especially fun time because there are quite a few things here for the kids to do, especially that dodgeball tournament. They love to doing that for hours and hours. So this has been Timber Ridge. Until next time.